everyone! Today we are going to be doing Module 8, Week 3, Lesson 11 of our Structured Literacy. Remember, our current skill that we're working on is Vowel Team E. So whenever we see two vowels next to each other, in this case E-E or E-A, we're only going to hear the sound, the name of the first vowel. So our phrase to remember, lock it in your brain. When two vowels go walking, the first one does the talking. Let's jump right in. So we've been working on all the different sounds of Y, and we ended up learning that Y, the letter Y, can make 4 different sounds. It can say y, y. It can say the short I sound, I. It can say the long I sound, I. And it can say long E, E. Before that, we talked about suffixes, and we know that we can add S to the end of a word to say that there's more than one. So if I have 2 dogs, I have to add that S at the end. Trigraph DGE says J, J, as in dodge. Trigraph TCH says Ch, Ch, as in watch. Soft G says J, J. Soft C says S. And then we go into our vowels. A, E, I, O, U, A, E, I, O, U, A, E, I, O, U, and those are our vowels. That's going to come into really important hands later, okay? So make sure you're paying attention. Short E says eh. Long E says E. Short U says What are the 2 long U sounds? Ooh or you. Short O says ah. Long O says oh. Short I says I. Long I says I. Short A says ah. Long A says A. Very nice. And K says ink, ink, as in ink or rink. And G says ng, ng, as in ring, ring. TH can say 2 different sounds. It can say th, as in think, or th, as in the. CH says ch, 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 like chicken. WH says w, w, as in whale, or what? SH says shh, shh, be quiet. CK would always go at the end of one syllable word with a short vowel sound in the middle, like back or kick. And then we know we have our floss rule again at the end of one syllable with a short vowel sound in the middle, like fluff. So let's do some warm-up blending review with all of these different skills that we have mastered. Spelled, spelled. Jumped, jumped. Gifted, gifted. Gym. My. I, try. Do these next ones by yourself. Why? All right, now we're going to clap out the syllables. You ready? Baby, baby. Candy, candy. Jelly, jelly. All right, we are starting a brand new skill today, and they are called vowel teams. What's it called? Vowel teams. A vowel team is when we see 2 vowels next to each other. So, for example, what is this guy? A sheep. 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 Friends, I'm going to tell you a very important phrase, And as long as you remember it, you will master vowel teams in no time. Are you listening? Are you ready? Okay, it goes like this. When two vowels go walking, the first one does the talking. I'm going to say that one more time. When two vowels go walking, the first one does the talking. The first one will say its name. Okay? So in the word sheep, sh, e, p, there are two E's, and we're going to hear that first vowel, E. There's also another vowel team with the letter E, and it's E-A. Now, remember our phrase. What is this? A leaf. L-E-F. Well, I don't hear this A anywhere in there. L-E-F. That's because when two vowels go walking, only the first one does the talking. So we wouldn't hear this A sound at all. It's silent. When two vowels are next to each other, you only hear the first one. Do we think we can remember that about vowel teams? When two vowels go walking, the first one does the talking. Can we remember that? Okay, let's do some blending with this new vowel team skill. N-E-D. Need. Good job. Make sure I can hear you. G-R-E-N. Green. Sh-E-P. Sheep. Ch-E-K. Cheek. W-E-L. Wheel. L-E-F. Leaf. Remember, even though there's an A there, I don't hear it because when two vowels go walking, holding hands right next to each other, the first one does the talking. T-E-M. Team. Hey, a vowel team. That's the new skill we're working on. M-E-O. Meal. I had a delicious meal for dinner. K-L-E-N. Clean. S-T-E-M. Steam. B-E-Ch. Beach. All right, you guys did a great job working on the new skill, vowel teams. Go ahead and give a friend a high five, or me a high five, or yourself a high five for all of your hard work. All right, time for handwriting. You will need your composition notebook out to practice. Remember, make sure you're pausing the video in between each letter, using that time to do your very best handwriting. Up first is an uppercase L. Lowercase L. Pause the video. Uppercase T. Lowercase t. Uppercase I. Lowercase I. All right, friends, we're going to go ahead and build two vowel team E words. So the first word I want to build is sheep. Sheep. Let's see how we would spell sheep. So first I hear sh, which we learned that a long time ago. So I know that's S-H. And then I got to think back to our vowel teams. When two vowels go walking, the first one does the talking. I'm going to need vowel team E-E. And then p is what letter? P. Let's blend it and see if we've got it. Sh-E-P. Sheep. Yay! Good job. All right, now let's try to build the word. What about team? Vowel team. That's what it's called. Isn't that so interesting? It's called a vowel team, and the word team has the rule. So the first sound I hear is t, t. When two vowels go walking, the first one does the talking. E, m. All right, let's see if we've got it. T-E-M, team. Yes, guys, we're so smart. I knew we were going to catch this skill really, really fast. I knew it'd be super easy for us. All right, we're going to go into some heart words. Remember, heart words are words that we have to memorize by heart because they don't follow the rules. And with every single skill we've learned, there have been some rule breakers. So let's see what some of these rule breakers are. This word is been. Say been. Have you been to the mall? So as you can see, the B and the N are making their normal sounds, but it's red in the vowel team area, meaning it's not following the vowel team rule. B, I, N, been. I've been to the mall. This word is great. Say great. Great. If this word followed the rules, the vowel team rule, it would be greet. But as you can see, G, R, and T are saying their usual sounds, but the vowel team is not. So this word is great. Say great. Great. And this word is break. Say break. Break. Miss Walter, I need a break. Can you just give me like 5 minutes? Sure, I'd love to give you 5 minutes. This word is break. Again, B-R-K. They're green. They're following their rules. The vowel team EA is not. So we have 3 new heart words. All right, we're going to jump into our key words here. This word is sheep, greet, which means to meet someone, shake their hand for the first time, leaf, seat. Remember, when 2 vowels go walking, the first one does the talking. Okay? Sheep, greet, leaf, seat. I'm going to quiz you. Ready? Leaf, sheep, seat, greet. See if you can do it faster. Leaf, sheep, greet, seat, greet, seat, greet, seat, sheep, leaf. Good job, guys. All right, last but not least, let's do some reading. If you can read with me the first time, please, 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 please do. If not, that's okay. Just follow along and you can read with us a second time. Here we go. Graham and I go to the shop. We will get things to make a meal for Mom and Dad. What should we get Lee? Graham asks me. All right, your turn to read it with me. Graham and I go to the shop. We will get things to make a meal for Mom and Dad. What should we get Lee? Graham asks me. We should get some meat, cheese, and rolls, I said. Great, Graham said. All right, your turn. We should get some meat, cheese, and rolls, I said. Great, Graham said. Alrighty, friends. You guys did such a good job on your lesson today, working on vowel teams with the letter E. Remember, when 2 vowels go walking, the first one does the talking. I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye!